Morning YouTube, it's Grawlys. I'm out on the obligatory dog walk. It's a bright sunny day today, but it's cold, hence the woolly hat and the scarf and the big coat. So just taking a 5-minute breather, because been on quite a long walk with the pooch today. I thought I'll bring my camera out, and if I find a nice sheltered spot out of the breeze that's not going to affect the sound, and sit down and have a chat with you guys. So where are we up to at the moment? For those in the hobbying community, Nick's New Year painting challenge is up and running, as he tends to do every January. I'm not taking part this year. I've got enough on my plate getting the Get It Painted challenge finished, painting my Elder Wraith Knight. So that's been on hold since the middle of October, so we're coming up with 3 months where I've not done any painting, any model building or anything. So life has just been busy. So that Get It Painted challenge has turned into a Get It Bloody Finished challenge, Grawlys. So I will do, when I find a spare bit of time to sit and relax and get back into my painting, get my Wraith Knight done and out of the way. So I've got some figures and models for Christmas, so they're in the box to be done, as well as a bargain, kind of a bargain, that I got off eBay. There was a seller that turned out to be a cash converters store that was selling the box of 10 Dire Avengers for about a tenner. Now normally the current one is about 20 quid for 5, so to get 10 for about £10, and then postage and everything, so it was about £10. I thought that was quite a bargain. Honestly, it's the Games Workshop figures, the minis, tend to hold the value, or at least the best part of the value. So it's really difficult to find cheap Warhammer 40k models through eBay, but there are the odd bargain here and there, and so you can get, as I think Nick put a video up, he got three wraiths for his Necrons for 99p, so nice one. What else has been happening? Oh yeah, not taking part in the New Year's painting challenge, as I've said. What else? Oh, job hunting. I've finished work 31st of October, as I've said in other videos, and I took time out to fit a new kitchen. So that's just probably about 99% done. The vast majority of the work is done. It's just a few final trims and finishing touches and just little bits that need to be completed. So I'll be doing a bit more of that this afternoon and get it 100% done. If anybody wants to see pictures or a video of the new kitchen, more than happy to do that. Put a comment down below, and I'll do some content showing that. But I've turned it into a sensory kitchen, with Mrs. Grawlys having her autism, and little Grawlys being diagnosed with autism. We've put colour changing lights above and below many of the cabinets that are all remote control, and she can have them colour changing. She could have them on a fixed colour. They can flash, which is a bit kind of annoying, the flashing one, but it's subtle mood lighting in a kitchen. And Mrs. Grawlys has been spending quite a lot of time in the kitchen, not for cooking, but just sitting there on her iPad with the lights going. My eldest son Mammoth also bought Mrs. Grawlys some light speakers. They're a speaker with a space above it and some colour LEDs, and as you play music through it, the little fountains jump, little coloured fountains, so that adds to the sensory kitchen because they've got in there, as well as an aurora projector off one of her friends, which projects kind of subtle clouds of blue and green light onto the ceiling. She's also gone out and bought a laser projector, which is I think it's classed as a stage projector. Projects a pattern of green and red lasers in a moving pattern, and you can change the intensity and the speed and everything else, and you can have it going in time to music. So lots and lots of toys. So if anybody out there is interested in sensory toys, let me know, especially for autism and kind of relaxing and stuff. If there's enough interest, I may even do a series of videos on sensory toys and what they are, what they look like, the effects that you can get, and we'll see where you can get them from. So again, comments below in the comments section if you want to see some of the sensory stuff. Again, enough interest, and I'll do some videos on that as well. What else has been happening? Oh, now we're getting back on track. I just remember where I was going with before I mentioned the kitchen. Saying about the job seeking. Back on track after doing the kitchen and after Christmas and New Year. Get my head back in the game and get the job hunting seriously up and running. I've been and registered at the local job centre, and really nice fella down there as a job coach, helping me just refine my CV. He said the CV and the cover letter and everything else was fine, but just helping me coach through and just refine that, get the best out of it that I can. And I've had a few applications that I've put in, and I've had a couple of hits for this week. I've had one that I went to in Manchester, the city centre, for a team manager job there. So I had the interview for that yesterday, and I've also got an interview tomorrow up in Bolton for a team manager job up there. So things, now I've got my head in the game, things are starting to move, so hopefully won't be too long before I'm back in gainful employment and get more of a routine coming back. I'm surprised that the amount of time I've had off, I've actually been busier since finishing work than when I was in work, so it might be nice to go back to work for the rest, get back into a routine, and I'll say maybe the modelling. I'll just change hands because my arm's aching holding this. So back into the routine. Maybe the routine brings back the video content and the modelling and everything else. So that's kind of where we're up to. Little Grawly. He's been for interviews for his university. He's had to apply to 5, but the one he really wanted was in Manchester, and he's been conditionally accepted for a place there. That's dependent on getting 3 C's across his subjects as his grades, and he's currently on track for a minimum of 2 B's and a C, possibly 3 B's, maybe even more depending on his exam results. So he's got his first choice university, so well done. And when he goes there, I doubt we're ever going to see him. He eats, lives and breathes art, and he's going on to study game art at the Future Works University in Manchester. So well done for that one. What else? Oh, Mrs. Grawlys is up to, she's a little project where she's setting up a group at the local school, or helping to set up, to help and support parents. So Mrs. Grawlys got a little project going on, so we'll see where that one leads. But hopefully, if that's, you know, special needs, or even for, you know, parents supporting other parents, it's like, how do you cope with sleepless nights? Or, you know, what do I do if I'm a single parent and I'm struggling for money? Just other parents have been through that. Just that experience of other parents helping out and giving that help and advice, and that's kind of brings to mind one of the YouTube channels I'm subscribed to, which is Jason Pryor. And no, I've watched his video. I can totally empathise with the situation that you're in, Jason. I've been there myself, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So don't give up hope. You know, keep plodding on. This YouTube gaming community tends to band together, and I noticed from some of the comments on the videos, you've already had, you know, offers of support for minis to paint and models while you kind of get back on your feet and an even keel. But being that house husband, I've been there myself, and sometimes it's not easy. So all those husbands that go out to work, you know, or wives that go out to work, your partners that stay at home, that look after the house and do all the housework and run around taking kids to school and everything else, it ain't an easy job. You know, it's not a job as such, but it's still a job. You know, and quite often people don't get rewarded or recognised for the efforts they put in doing that. So, Jason, keep plodding on. You know, you will get through the other side, and from a hobby and a community point of view, you know, don't close your channel down. You know, even though you might not make content for a while, you know, we know you're there. You're putting comments on, and you'll get through the other side. So don't worry. Keep your chin up, dude. Anybody else that deserves a shout out? Oh, I noticed that Craig is back, Terrain Direct. So he's been away for a while, and he'll be coming back, he said, mid-January, with some new content and new things going on. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Craig at Terrain Direct's got to you know, got in the pipeline, what he's going to be doing. So yeah, we even got a few shout outs in there. That's a pretty good video, I reckon. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go and do some bits of grouting in the kitchen, just the edges and the trim. I think we'll get that done today. Just get everything finished off, and then get back to painting a Wraith Knight. And we'll definitely put up some content for that. What I say, comment below if you want to see anything in particular, or you know, you kind of like the ideas. Sorry, just have a bit of a scratch there. Fly's just gone down my neck. But if there's anything that you want me to maybe try, you know, I don't know if you want to throw ideas for like a Q&A or any particular kind of modelling projects, or don't know, maybe some ideas. You know, maybe that's why I'm, you know, struggling for ideas for content for my own channel, rather than just painting videos and vlogs and showcases. You know, is there anything else you want me to be doing? Obviously, I'm here to entertain. Anyway, the dog's over there, itching to get on with the walk. So we shall love you and leave you, and we shall catch up with you very soon on another video from Grawlys Lair. So, take care.